Oh, there we go. Sir Hershey III, the barbarian king with irritable bowel syndrome. Yes, Bonfire, I am. I am really. I think damage up is where we need it to be. Taking less damage is good, but boss, like this very small percentage on boss, not going to make much of a difference, whereas hitting boss for Stronka and then maybe getting crits in. Am I sure though? Only fools are sure. Oh wait, that's positive? It doesn't matter. Alright, we're gonna test if we can jump on or spike down a ball the first time we see one. My money's on no. Now, was it because our last character was clumsy? They weren't able to stand on any of the bookcases, or was there something else doing that? Maybe some of the other unlockable characters will have some OP move. Maybe. I don't think that's an overly hard room. I think I'm just like making a meal of it. We had that one before and I did it terribly. What about unlocking them to check? Yeah, once I've spent all the money on all the strong stuff, I might spend it somewhere where I don't want to spend it right now. Again. No, standing on bookshelves and all the... it was on that one as well? Okay. Clumsy. hit me right in the face with that load. Oh! Dead. Hypochondriac. Oh, hypogonadism. Tunnel vision. Coprolalia. Okay. Oh, we need a blood shield. Oh, let's see it. I didn't quite find that one. No, you cannot spike downward jump on those. Oh. Pretty pathetic little chest. Okay. Ah. The coprolalia is a fun trait. Don't give me hedgehogs. Oh, that's a death prevention. There was that thing again where we got hit for thousands. little bit. Freaking wolves, man. Man, I hate wolves. No, no, no. Why? I just swapped a death prevention for hedgehogs. I didn't think I'd lose them. I just need to go ahead and just, yeah, call that one a run. My money. How do I die? Need a broken glass option. I need something to one-shot me, so we don't lose too much gold. There we go. Caught up. Got most of it back. An IBS savant. You're very talented with a few issues. Alright, damage. 27. Oh, I don't have enough. Spike, collect, repeat. That's not a bad one. Get him to make a sword or something? You want to make a sword, dude? Do you wanna make something? Let's get you to see what happens here. When you do that, not only is the same layout, but you already know it. So you can skip to other stuff. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of equipment that we haven't set up. Yeah, wrecked, idiot. That doggo is bad. We can do though. Oh, if I'd found more doors, I could have teleported to them. Hmm. That doggo is bad. That doggo is bad. Oh, can I get my death protect back? That's a good question. Don't know. Spelunker, we can do a gold run. The giant queen. Didn't want to use it, I just wanted to unlock it. Okay. Snoo snoo. Kinda is. Try to put your giant finger up my arm. My giant. Where is he trying to stick it? I mean, the giant reach does come with the downside of giant hitbox as well. But giant reach, man. Again. Only a tiny amount of strength away from 2-shotting instead of 3 hits. I am playing as a different character class this time though, so that could have something to do with it. But we have also been getting strength. Oh man, that one. Lady Antoinette has been slain by Spike Tor. Spike Tor sucks. Okay, so this is where we could... Okay. This is where we, if we want to kill boss, if we just want to kill boss, we change our gear out and not, and get something that's really probably better than killer. Risky hero, low stats can land devastating crits. Right. And then swap out our gear. And since we're going to go straight to the boss. Spike tools die if they have 2 consecutive bounces in a short amount of time, space traveled into between them. Yeah, that's where it looks like that, where they're dying in situations like that. Sprint. Jump. Sprint. So we're going to get a lot less boss gold, but it means we can just go straight there. So hopefully we can just keep setting. I wonder if you can keep copying the castle. Yeah, so now we're like... That way we can just get practice on the boss. And if we think that maybe not strong enough, then we can do a gold run. Huh. I wonder if using the invincibility time is what we want to do. Okay. We can definitely do this. Okay. That was much better? Yeah, I think so. Did a couple times where I'd taken damage and then I just stood there to beat on him. Which I think there potentially is an option there if you're in the right spot where you just keep swinging, so that as soon as you take damage, you take more damage, as like when your iframes run out, because you're hoping that your output's high enough to protect against, you know. Oh. But obviously that only works if you've... Even only getting 60%, we got like 6k, so... Max weight, load increase plus 5, armor increase plus 2, MP increase plus 5. Thanks, sucker. I guess the question is now, what would you... run through regularly? We've got no vampirism, so the only stuff we're getting back is chicken money. I didn't think about it at the time because I didn't think it was going to matter. But our hero has the fear of chickens trait, so we could actually take damage from the chicken before healing. I think this one just we'll just try to get money, play it out, and we go for that rune. The next one is find the depths. So now I think I'd definitely play it differently now. If I was doing a fresh file, based on that knowledge, would be it's a little bit of a pain because you'd have to change your set if you got offered heroes you didn't want to play with. But basically, you know, if you you need a character you want to find the boss with, could be your vampirism set to... let you, heal up, obviously. Your money set? Well, there's a few ways of looking at it too. Like you can put all the money gathering stuff on your minor spelunker. But it does make you weaker. But I think, yeah, depending on what you get offered, you play that role. There's one down there to the right. Whereas I was kind of always, I have been playing each run to just do the best I can in that run. Which, I guess not a terrible idea of way to play, but... I think you need to do different goals. Also, definitely using the, if boss is found, using the architect just to fight boss if things are ready. It's massively noticeable difference without the vampirism. Oh, I only just snagged that chook. Also, doing a lot more damage, a lot of more one-shots than it is in this zone. Whereas, before we'd beaten this boss, like that was mostly the struggle, was the multiple hits required to kill these guys. Also, I think the vampirism I was using as a huge crutch, hey. We definitely can do this without it. Maybe not straight away. I mean, a lot of that's boss money though. We got 6k off the boss. We gotta remember that. Well, we're on diminished money and we're not using the miner. Missed money opportunity. Oops. So the question is this going down today? Journal entry number 19. I've been standing outside the dungeon gate for longer than I care to admit. My courage has finally been sapped. I have spied the monsters below and they make my previous struggles laughable in comparison. I must steel myself. I must focus. There is so little light down there. I fear that I may lose myself. I tried to work in the opportunity to make some M&M happen with the lose yourself reference, but I was drawing a blank. People going crazy over God of War on PC. It's the same game as on console, we champ. Well, you gotta remember there's a lot of people that don't have a console epilogue. Like yours truly. So playing God of War would be amazing. Plus better graphics and I don't know if did the console version have the God of War? Yeah, come on. I need someone to play with me before I'll jump into the hard games. But still call it casual souls. You finished it? Solo? Or did someone else come in and do it for you? Yeah, I'll see it. I'll believe it when I see it. Wait, did you beat New Game by yourself? Or did you beat New Game Plus by yourself? That's an appropriate question. Oh, there we go. What hard game you ask help for? Neo 2, Sekiro. Yeah, screenshots so it didn't happen. Oh, money run? Oh, gigantic paladin run. Alright. We're going... when am I playing Neo? When I can make the decision that the channel supports me enough that I can play whatever games I want. One day a week and have it, yeah. Not have bad effect. Let's go with that one. Lady Jane. Alright, we've got money, so we can go for attack. I like the more attack. I also like the less damage. Like being strong is strong. Let's go with more attack. And more attack and more attack. Alright, and let's get our blood kit on. But not our blood cape. Because I don't think we can wear it. Oh. Okay, so one of these we can only have money. That's money. I don't think I need 2 dashes. That one's 1 dash. This one's got nothing. I mean, run faster, which isn't terrible, but I don't want to buy it. That's a double jump. So we can have 2 monies, I think. Since I'm not going to use double sprint. As long as I have 1 sprint. I have a double jump, a sprint, and double money. Which means I have 1 unequipped. Which is there. Alright, Karen. Oh, I need to change the title. We have 3 bosses down. We gotta find more roguish games. They're fun. I like Dead Cells. Dead Cells just got DLC. Played Dead Cells. Dead Cells. Anyway. I mean, Dead Cells fits the bill. Okay, we're here. And it's spooky. Oh, okay, what are you gonna give me? Oh, money, 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 money! Oh, we should just be doing a money run now. Man, why couldn't this be on the Spelunker? Huh. A slight problem, chat. It was... Fuck. Yeah, that one just died. Must have hit the corner at the right angle. Like hit that sweet spot. Oh man, we gotta... No, it's gonna swap my relic out. But I mean, you could just not ask whatever it is you're gonna ask that you know you shouldn't be asking. Like, not asking is an option. There's a boss here. So here's the question is, do we go fight boss? Swap out the gear and fight boss? Bald endomorph? Well, Marius, hey dude. Get in the Guild of Dungeoneering, why not? I think I'm actually fine with how these work. Let's leave them there. unlock room for feet? Maybe, but... Oh, when you architect the chests, that's probably fair. What is slime boss? The infinite Herodotus. Oh, there's spikes on the ground. It is slime boss. Where's the mage though? Whoa. You could almost go vampirism on this boss. I need to watch out if there's another mage coming. This is, yeah, I think this fight would be cake if you had the oh, I see what happens. Ah, the mage gets released. If you had the can walk on spikes trait. There are also crates down there. This is just the ultimate slow and steady fight. You don't... Oh, I wish I had more health. Oh, man. Oh. Getting foot shot. I don't think we change anything. You just keep going in like that. It'll be fine. Can we upgrade anything? Yeah, we can, but we can't afford them, but they're crap anyway. There you go, Karen. Drip, 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 drip. So the key is don't take too much early damage. Okay, so you can break out the big ones sooner, then they can't jump as much. But you end up with more. The big ones can jump higher. So they are potentially a little bit more of a problem than these ones. But if you don't break them, then obviously you have less. But I don't want to talk business on while I'm playing games. Or at all, actually. Oh, a gigantic one would be a good option for this fight, just from where you stand. Oh, they can drop chicken. Okay, so it looks like there's only one little one left. Yep. I've got two, but the issue is I'm low health. I zigged when I should have zagged. Okay, so gigantic would be great. There you go. PDA would be PAD. Is it pad? I think gigantic's enough. Here's a game that makes you not button mash or use good strategy. That sounds reasonable. Oh, she's expensive. Alright. I didn't buy the architect thing. Ah, poop. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, well, let's just... Can we get a new person? No, we can't. Oh, I'll have to suicide her. That's a shame. $480 hit points. Maybe we can just get lucky and find it. Book though. Don't know what darkness was, but here in the dungeon, darkness has a voice. It calls me through grates and around corners. It taunts me. Darkness so thick, it's almost tangible. The beasts here have made their home and move swiftly through corridors most terrifying than anything I've fought before. I must be prudent and choose my battles carefully. Being confrontational now may cost me my life. It may do. Oh man. Well, because I didn't go to the architect. That's a shame. That would have been a walk-in win on that one. Hey, Naughty Pine, how you doing? Alright, we need to put our, I don't want any of these. Yeah, it's a real shame. We had that gigantic would have been I think Yeah, 500 hit points just would have smashed that boss. Yeah, give it a couple days, it'll get there. Why do I keep suiciding runs? Because I didn't want that character. And because, well, the first one, I feel like I'm repeating what I said when I started. The first one was supposed to go fight the boss, but I forgot to speak to the architect. So I had the wrong gear on to get to the next boss. So I just thought maybe if I can run it in. And then the second set of the second set all had traits that I didn't want, or classes I didn't want to run. I didn't want to fight my way there with. So instead of playing with one of the 3 that they were forcing me to play with, I can suicide and pick and get a new set of 3, which is one of the reasons why I think strongly there should be an option if a player wants to, either A, to choose your own class, or have a traitless, always have a traitless option. But, you know, if the game wants to make me kill off a character just so I can choose one that I want to play with, I can kill off a character. I'm fine with that. I have no attachment to them. Not actually my family. Feels like it would defeat the roguelike thing of trying to make you deal with what you get. Why? Like, there's many roguish games where you get to choose your character. There's some roguish games that only have one character, and they're the same every time. Like, the nature of the roguish is more on the level randomization. And especially when you don't have to make do, you can just literally kill them off and get a new set. I think the quirks are interesting, and some can be beneficial, some can be detrimental, and that's the other thing. Like, I'm just not going to play with one that's detrimental. That seems dumb. If you and some are different. Like different detrimental. Not everything can be good. Well, that's why I'm saying I think it would be a good option to have, again, you're not listening. Maybe you only ask questions if you are paying attention and don't understand, not because you half hear something. But I said if you could have a new, like a traitless option every time, that way it wouldn't always be just good. You wouldn't have any good, you wouldn't have any bad, you wouldn't have any cosmetic. You would just have neutral. If you get a bad one and there is an option to get a good one, why would you ever pick the bad one on purpose? Well, they give you an option, a choice of 3. But that's right. Well, some people might want to challenge themselves. Some people might be wanting to win with a couple of really bad traits, because it might be fun for certain players at that stage. Alright, now I'll still try to beat the boss with this guy, but because now we can use the architect, if I remember to use the architect, we'll get a boss killing character. Yeah, like some people do pick bad stuff on purpose. People that are highly skilled, experienced with the game. Someone that wants to create YouTube content of a upside down character, like the upside down character with short-sightedness or something. You know, it might make for a fun video. That's why I think having the option for a neutral character always available could be good for people that just want to play the game. Other than, because there's almost no penalty, or I'm at the stage where there's no penalty, I don't care about the gold loss of having to kill off a character and go again. It doesn't bother me. Especially because if you're playing with that character, you've got the gold loss anyway. Kind of. I guess I've got the 50% save, but it just doesn't bother me. So I have to actually go through the repertoire of... repertoire is probably not the right word there. Of going into the castle, finding something to kill myself against, waiting for it to die, and then having another free pick. If the argument is, oh, well, they've done that to disincentivize people from doing that, it doesn't. It just sort of makes you think, yeah, it'd be nice. And as for going against the roguish nature of the game, sure, if the game had preset levels and the only thing that made it roguish was the characters, I would probably say it's not really a rogue game. It'd be, you know, rogue character creation game maybe, or just random character creation. But it's not, you know. I'm sure the boss arenas like this one's a set piece. That's okay. But for the most part, like all the zones are, you know, pieced together, you know, quite randomly. It makes the game feel really good. High replay, different maps. You don't consider Hollow Knight a Souls. Again, I think this is the beauty of it. The reality of what something is and what it isn't doesn't come down to you. It's generally agreed upon by people that have a common grasp of understanding of words. There's something that is majority, I don't know, I'm talking about having understanding words. Built around something as it's a large part of it, fit that category. You know, we're humans, we like to categorize things. So most people would say this a Souls game is one that uses the souls on death mechanic. You know, you collect the soul of your enemies when you kill them, and should you die, you drop those souls into, you know, what could be known as a bloodstain or a soul patch or something like that. Doesn't have to be 3D, doesn't even have to be 2D, could be 1D. You know, you get to go back and collect your souls again. Kind of makes it a Souls game. Hollow Knight isn't a Souls-like game? Yes, it is. It's definitely like a Souls game. It has a Souls mechanic. It has, well, I mean, it doesn't have bonfire, but it has a replacement for a bonfire in terms of a bench. You know, enemies reset when you sit at it. Bosses don't. It has intertwined, like maze-like maps with shortcuts you can unlock. Recovering XP isn't specific to Souls. I never said it was specific, but it's got the Souls. Again, you just don't listen. I think you do this deliberately, like you're debating me on purpose because you know I'll bite because I find the interaction good. But that, like, I didn't say, oh, it's just XP recovery. You know, it was kill enemies and get souls from them. I didn't even use the word XP. I used the souls because you can use it as a currency. Well, I mean, if you're listening then you don't... I mean, not only did you put a word in the sentence that I didn't use, but you paraphrased me, you know, without using any of the stuff that I did say about what the souls mechanic is. So I want something I want a gigantic person then. So for those that aren't listening, I'm going to suicide this character because I don't want any of them. I'm going to change my gear first, so that I'm wearing the gear that I want when I get a character that I want. Who's to say a game has to be the very first user mechanic to be a descriptor? That's exactly right. I think when a game fills out enough enough of the mechanics that are similar to another game, especially when it fills out a lot of them and how it's used, then it's good to fit in that category. You know, a game has a single car race scene in it. Is that a racing game? No. But if a game is like largely just racing after racing after racing, it's probably a racing game. Mario likes your favorite? Yeah, Mario likes are good. Now, I use the thing. Different people see different traits of a game as their main shtick. Yeah, and I think that's important, is that it's when you have a collection of traits or mechanics, that's what fills in the space of what we know today as games like. Like when we talk about roguelikes, there's a huge internet debate on whether it's roguelike or whether it's roguelite and all this. And I really, you know, that's why I tend to try and call games as roguish, because I want to avoid that whole, is this an image or a brand of peanut butter argument that no one gives a crap about except for people that want to argue with other people on the internet. You often recognize people that want to argue with other people on the internet, mainly because they bring up arguments on the internet and then, you know, base them off like crapulence. Again, I don't want any of these guys, so... Now, remember to use the architect. So for a game to be like, for anything in the world to be like something else, it probably has to have more things similar to it than things dissimilar. I mean, that seems like a pretty... You know, and then it's kind of like it. You probably don't even have to have a majority of things similar or not, but, you know, quite a lot of them. And there might even be some key things that you kind of almost a must. I'd find it very hard to call something in terms of a Souls-like. I'd find it very hard-pressed to call it a Souls-like without a Souls mechanic. That one, I don't know, that feels like that's a minimum requirement. Personal opinion. I don't know if I want a gigantic spelunker, but it could work. So we'll try the boss on this one. 150 hit points isn't a lot, but I wanted a giant. barbarian would have been better, or an assassin. Okay, so we've got 2 of these floating around. The reason we wanted a giant is because we can stand under here and get that hit. Okay, every time we break one of those, oh! And we can actually release a lot more and let it be a bit chaotic. Once I get rid of those, oh, 13 hit points. This is why I wanted the barbarian. Yeah.